Hey everyone, I do the gotta do the regular stuff here. It's gonna be I don't warn anybody. Um, and I'm hoping that I just put this on Facebook. Okay, I didn't know if I pressed the right button. All right, and then we're just gonna go with the fact that it's gonna get it done. All right, We're switching that stuff. So yes, I had a good birthday. Thank you everyone for all the birthday wishes. I had a very good birthday. Got a new shirt. I love new. I'm a shirt guy, so yes, yeah, baby Yoda. New season Mandalorian will be coming on. Wait, they're not paying me to say their name. And then my niece. Now it's kind of hard to tell. I said, no, you can see it. So all this stuff pops up when the cup is hot, and it's the scene. It's one of the scenes from the first Star Wars, A New Hope. All right, awesome. Got some other cool stuff, but I would have to say the best things about yesterday were being able to hit a meeting, time with my family. My kids called me. These are all. My brother wished me happy birthday. That hasn't happened in 20 years. Okay. I think it's been 20 years. It's probably been somewhere around there. I don't know. It's, when you get older, it's hard to define time. For me to think back to 1980, I certainly don't think that was 40 years ago. That doesn't connect in my brain. And I don't know if that happens to normies too, or is that part of does that come with part of our alcoholism? Does it come with our addiction? Our stunted growth. Yes, we are stunted when we get here. We're stunted emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So I am really wasting time right now so that it hooks up and I know that people are wrong. So I don't know that that's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. And by Monday, I'm going to get that taken care of because that is very frustrating. And honestly, it messes with the show if I'm over here doing this while you guys are trying to listen. So for that, I am responsible. And I think most people know what I'm talking about. I just got lagged. Ugh. So I am responsible. So so the whole saying is when anyone anywhere reaches out for help, I want the hand of AA to be there. And for that, I am responsible. Okay. I take that, I don't necessarily, but I changed the word AA to God. Okay. I want the hand of God to be there. For that, I am responsible. Okay. Now, that doesn't say when any alcoholic or drug addict has an honest desire to stop drinking, I want the hand of AA to be there. It's not what it says. Okay. And I take it very seriously, including this page and what it is I do, Trudging Together. You probably notice that I've been posting a lot of different stuff on there. Right? These are all groups that I can tell you are good groups to talk to. Right? I'm not going to put anything on my site that I don't believe in. It isn't a matter of just throwing it up there and hoping it sticks. No. I have talked to these people. Right? They are on the same line with me, and therefore I help build the community with those people. Okay? There are some people that aren't directly in line with what I'm doing, and that's okay too. They have their place, but it probably won't be in my arena, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make them competition. It just means that we're on different paths. That's all it means. And I'm also the type of person that no matter who comes into my life, I am going to try and enrich it. Okay? I especially do this when people come to work with me or for me. Okay? Because I feel like working with somebody and building relationships in this type of setting is more important than the cash flow that comes to me. Okay, which is zero. I'm more concerned about paying the people helping me. Okay, and we're gonna fix that this next week. Okay, you guys are gonna see upgrades, things like that. We should, there are people in the background doing a lot of stuff just for me to come on here and do this, and I feel they should be compensated. So whenever somebody comes into your life, whenever somebody comes into my life, okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to listen. Okay. And I do that because I give a fuck. I care what happens. Okay. It used to be I took all my emotions and I would direct it towards, and I just directed it towards manipulation and getting what it is that I want. And I do the same thing. It's just that what I want is entirely different. I want every person that I can to have a chance at a better life. Drinking, drugging, or not. Doesn't matter to me. Right? I just went upstairs to talk to my niece. Okay? Because I know that she's having a harder time. She bought me this cup. Right? So, I took 2 seconds out of my time to fill the cup, walk upstairs. I even made a little joke out of it. I'm like, okay, I carried this all the way upstairs so you could see it and make her a part of it. She gave me something. I want her to know that I appreciate it, because I do. Right? I do. I appreciate little stuff like this. You'll find that most of us, in the program are not materialistic people. We're not. Okay? And it's the actions. You can usually tell somebody's intentions in the program. Yeah, you can. Joe Wright, she ran a Arapaho house. I tell you now, she made plenty of money. Okay? I went to her house. I was at her house several times. She was my mother's sponsor. Okay. And they had a very close relationship, and I was close with her. I miss Joe. And she lived in a small house, a quaint house. Okay. Ray Hayworth, he ran the Phoenix Concept. Okay. He lived in a piece of shit apartment. Okay. He wasn't in it for the money. Okay. He had to give back. That's the thing. Giving back. See, I spent most of my life beating up on God's children. Okay. And I'm not allowed to do that anymore in any kind of situation. Okay. That's just, it's a no-no. So that means that everybody that comes across my life or comes into my life, I'm going to do what I can in order to enrich it, to make it a better life for them. Okay. We say it, we're all dealing with different things. We have these things going on and okay. But really, that's just life on life's terms. Our focus needs to be on what am I doing today to make the world a better place? What am I contributing to life right now? Am I creating more chaos than harmony? Okay. Ask yourself these questions. These are the hard questions. Yes, I'm creating more confusion than harmony right now. I need to back off, make amends, and go do the right thing. There's a real easy way to tell. There is. Just ask your gut. It's a gut feeling. Okay. We know right from wrong. Okay. But sometimes our heads can get just too inundated with all this other crap. Okay. And we can't focus on what we need to be able to focus on. Okay. So the trick of that is recognizing it. Just recognizing it and knowing that it is actually happening. Once you know that something like that is happening, then you can do something about it. It is starting to pop up here. Hey, Chris, good to see you. You've probably been on here for a while, but, so taking these, making changes in life, and it isn't just about, yourself, It's about helping other people make changes, being a part of that, and not expecting anything in return. I already got my gift. My gift is I'm here. I got my gift already. That's the way I see it. And, God kind of gave me an advance. Okay. And I'm paying off that advance. Any way you want to kind of look at that to make yourself feel more comfortable with it. There's nothing wrong with making yourself feel more comfortable so that you can be willing. Okay. That's critical thinking right there. Okay. Now, making yourself feel better does not include, alcohol and drugs. Okay. Go to a meeting. Give yourself a chance to have that hole in your heart filled up, man. Okay. Some days it's going to feel empty. I have 16 years of combined sobriety. I have 4.5 now. It happens to me. There's days I wake up and I just feel lonely and alone. And then I remember, wow, my brain really doesn't want me to get this. All right. Because just not true. Right. And after yesterday, and it's expectations and what we decide. If we are expecting something in return, it's just never going to work. It doesn't. Aside, I don't really like being surprised. I don't. I don't like when people scare me either. Makes me angry and want to punch them. So I don't scare easy. I watch a lot of horror stuff, so that doesn't happen. I'm a weird guy. Okay. I'm not the kind of person to shy away from an emotion because it might be uncomfortable. I don't work that way. In fact, if it's uncomfortable, then I'm probably going to head straight towards it. And why can I do that? Because I got caught on my side. That's it. I have a higher power on my side. Okay? That constantly reveals to me, Dion, yes, you're on the right road. See, in the beginning, it was like, no, Dion. No. Hey, I was around for a little bit and I got to, not yet, Dion. Not yet. We're getting closer, Dion. We're getting there. Okay. And I was getting impatient, Like, fuck, I'm 2 years sober. Come on. I see all these other people doing it. Well, Dion, you're not them. And you need to find your own path. So here's some anxiety. Boom. Stop me dead in my tracks. And he had me work on some things. Now my answers are usually yes. And I don't know that I want to hear that either. It can be scary. I'm at a very teetering part in this whole thing where I'm letting go of a lot of control over it, letting other people do it and just letting it happen. And I'm not scared that the other people may do it wrong. I don't have that fear. We're human. We're going to do something wrong. That's just, you guys will find that. You'll see something I don't care. Barking dogs, crying children. So what? This is life, man. You think children are like, oh, wait, they're on a podcast. I don't think I'm going to act up right now. Right? But then we get to see what happens in that situation. Did you hear how they handle the kids? I'm going to steal that. Everything. There is nothing in this life that comes across you that is not a teaching moment. So, all right, guys, I talked for almost 15 minutes with no book. This was kind of a special one, and Jill's probably going to kill me for coming on here without saying anything. So I'm going to call her next. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for, being patient with me. I wasn't feeling well last night. I was up half the night. So that's why this was late. I didn't get up until a couple hours ago. So my wife's asleep on the couch taking a nap. The life of recovery. All right, guys. I will be back Monday. I don't do this on Sundays. So I'll be back on Monday with daily reflection and a bunch of new updates. So peace out, guys. I love you all. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. Now act that way on my daily reflections. Love you guys. Peace out and have a day.